Hey everyone, what's going on? I am here with a brand new review for you. I'm going to be reviewing today Pepe Lopez tequila. And as you might have guessed, this is a tequila. This is an alcoholic beverage. So this is going to be on the 5-point scale that I reserve for the adults only reviews. So no 10-point scale. Today we're going to be doing the 5-point scale for the Pepe Lopez tequila review. So, here we go. We got Pepe Lopez tequila, hecho en Mexico since 1857. It's a premium silver, the Pepe Premium Margarita. We got a recipe on the back for some margaritas. We got a government warning, don't drink it while you're pregnant. So I guess don't drink it while you're pregnant. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this Pepe Lopez tequila. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to pour myself a drink. I'm going to taste it. And I'm going to tell you what it tastes like. And then I'm going to give you my review once again on the 5-point scale. Because this is an adults-only product. So, this is going to be an adults-only review. Okay, this is the TVMA review, right? This is graphic violence and strong sexual content. This shit is rated R. No, NC-17, motherfucker! Yeah! Yeah. Yeah. Not wearing any pants now. Yeah, fucking getting it on. Just going serious on this. Alright, so I'm going to take this Pepe Lopez right here. I'm going to just pour myself a drink. And I'm going to sip it, and I'm going to tell you what it tastes like. Not bad. You know, so I was having a conversation earlier with my grandmother, and it just sort of got me thinking about the way that politics are sort of arbitrarily sorted into right-wing and left-wing ideas, like as if it's that simple, as if it's just a straight line on one side or the other. It's even just the labeling, it's like it's inherently designed to keep us arguing. Right? Like if, let's say I have right-wing ideas and you have left-wing ideas, then it's like we're not supposed to agree, and it makes it so we're kind of structured to take opposite sides in every single topic. It stops us from agreeing on the things that we actually do agree on. You know, political beliefs, just like any other kind of beliefs, there's so many different variables, there's so many different levels. It's at least 3-dimensional in space. It's not just a line. Right? It's not as simple as on this side and this side and you're somewhere in between the line. You know, it's not as simple as left wing and right wing. Like, those are stupid designations. It's reductive of everybody's point of view to say that you're this much left wing or this much right wing or you're this. You know, there's some of them out there that have the it has the 2 axes, so it's got like an up and down with like a libertarian and authoritarian point of view. And that's better, but even then I feel is like reductive. It's not quite as bad, it's not as adversarial as right versus left. But it's still kind of, it's missing something, you know? I don't know how you could possibly create a structure to like label these kind of ideas that, you know, I'm not saying I have an answer. I'm just saying the way that it is sucks. But what I was thinking in this conversation that I was having, and I'm not trying to make a point at all. I'm just literally asking questions. So if you have the answers to these, let me know. You know, like I've heard a lot of people complain about like a left-wing media bias or like Hollywood bias. And it got me kind of thinking, like who historically, like of all time, whether it's now or any time in the past, like who are the people who have contributed a lot to society in any way, that have moved the culture or humanity in general forward, while also expressing like a right-wing conservative point of view. Like, who are the great right-wing artists, right? And it doesn't have to just be like painters or sculptors, like modern art. Who are the great right-wing filmmakers, and what are their films? What are they expressing? What are the great right-wing novels, books of any kind? Who are the great right-wing musicians, right? Does Karl Orff count? I mean, what about Wagner? Do these guys count? I don't know. I guess I don't really know, because I think the whole right-wing, left-wing thing is stupid. But I'm just wondering, like, who are the great historical right-wing figures? Like, who are the right-wing conservatives that have really contributed a lot to society with their thinking? That have, like, given ideas that have challenged society and moved things forward? Like, who are the right-wingers that have done that? You know, there's no point to be made. I'm just lazy and don't feel like doing research. So if you want to answer me in the comments, you know, go right ahead. You're not gonna, but whatever. I'm just wondering, who are the great right-wingers in history that have contributed to things? Because the people that I can think of are basically just like dictators, or like people that consolidated a lot of power. And they're important historical figures because they were authoritarian rulers that determined the direction of their civilization, right? Not necessarily because of the quality of their thoughts, or that they did anything or created any ideas or anything that challenged things and progressed things. Like, all of the great right-wing, and again, air quotes, air quotes, air quotes, figures that I can think of are just like authoritarian dictators. They consolidated a lot of power and were very significant in the time that they lived, but, like, you know, hundreds of years later, who is, like, looking to them for inspiration? I don't know. It's just a thing that I was thinking of when I was stuck in a car for basically 7 hours with my grandmother. Woo! Oh my goodness. That's some fire right there. No chaser. Woo! They call me Slick Rick. People at the immigration office love Ric Flair, by the way. I got 2 separate guys today. I'm not going to bother explaining why I was at the immigration office, but I was. And I had 2 separate federal employees tell me, basically, if I wasn't on duty right now, I'd be saying woo because of your t-shirt. Because I know I'm fancy on YouTube, but I'm not always fancy in real life. Spoilers, sorry. I try to dress up for the videos, but whatever. So I'm going to review Pepe Lopez right here. Pepe Lopez. Now, if I am just ranking this by flavor, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. As you saw, it can be a little hot. It's not the most delicious tequila that you're ever going to taste. But if we're ranking in other characteristics, right? If I'm factoring in cost, certainly, then I got to bump this baby up. Because the thing about Pepe Lopez, I like this better than a Jose Cuervo. That's sort of like the generic tequila, you know, other side, air quotes. That's sort of the generic tequila that people go with, is the Jose Cuervo. Where I live, it's usually about $21, $22 for a fifth. This Pepe Lopez is like $12, $13.99. It's a little bit cheaper, but I actually like this better than Cuervo. I don't think it's delicious. It's not like top-notch tequila. But if we're rating the alcohol content, I'm going to give it an it works out of 5. Because if you want to get fucked up, this is going to work. Okay, so it's a 5 out of 5 on value to me, because I can't think of any tequila that costs less than $35 to $40 a bottle that I would take over this. Like, any tequila that I've tasted that is in that $20 to $35 range, where most of your like bargain tequilas are, like your Jose Cuervo or whatever, I would actually take this over. And I know that it's it's got a reputation. I actually don't know it's got a reputation. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making stuff up. I don't care. So I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 on taste, a 5 out of 5 on value. So overall, I'm going to give it a 4.6375128 out of 5, motherfucker! Woo! I hope no kids were watching.